When you are the scapegoat in a narcissistic family unit, you are shamed for setting boundaries for yourself. And it's like people will witness and watch another family member blatantly abuse you, single you out and abuse you and cause you all sorts of harm, hurt, or danger, trauma, whatever you want to call it, whatever they did. And if that family member that is abusing you, the scapegoat, if they have other people wrapped around their finger, then everyone in the family is going to take the side of the abuser and not the side of the scapegoat. And what happens is that you decide to cut off contact with certain people, you decide to distance yourself, and all of a sudden you are shamed. And I once was talking to an in-law about how I decided to cut off my parents' firstborn. And because basically my parents' firstborn would do a lot of things where when they were just upset, they would go on this rage and they would text my phone on some nonsense, messages and messages back to back of them just hurting me and just saying a bunch of nasty things. You not about to text my phone that I pay for, both of my phones that I pay for, with my phone bill that's in my name. You're not about to text my phone on no nonsense. So when I said that, when I blocked this person from contacting me, I had a conversation with an in-law about this. And I said, well, listen, this is actually helping the both of us. It's helping me because I'm protecting my peace, because I'm not about to sit up here and, allow my energy to be thrown off because I got to deal with this. I'm not about to do that. Instead, I would just rather I would rather just block out communication altogether. And I also feel that I'm helping this family member because that family member needs to know that they can't lash out at people when they are upset. And because they have access to lash out at me, they're not helping themselves. By them losing access to that, that is basically them having to learn how to deal with this on their own, right? Let me tell you why this in-law tried to basically deflect and gaslight and say, oh, no, that's not even about, you ain't doing that to help them. You only doing that to help yourself. Because they couldn't grasp the fact that what I was doing was for the betterment of everyone involved. Because I knew that I was overstating the situation. And sometimes you got to do that because both people need to learn. Because you can't reward bad behavior. An abusive person needs to face the consequences. An abusive person needs to not have their target around them. They have to learn that they can't be abusive or else they will lose access to them. But it's almost like they don't want the scapegoat to know that they got wisdom and got some sense and got common sense. They want to gaslight and deflect every single thing that you do to get you to doubt yourself, so that way they can hold control over you and you can keep these toxic people around you. No, fuck them.